What's up, fellas? This is Kirby, and this is KIRBBQ, and today I'm with Charles Crittenden of Wolf's Revenge competition team. We're here at Lenexa at the picking and pulling competition, and he's currently prepping his butts for the People's Choice. Charles.
How you doing, sir?
Charles is one of the leading teams in the Mid-Atlantic area, as well as in KCBS, Kansas City Barbecue Society. He's
You know you just cursed me by saying that, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Charles been doing pretty good this year. He started off with the RGC down in Florida at Sonny's. What was the full name of the competition?
Sonny's. I don't remember. It's a great contest, though. You know, sir. One of the things I'll say about Sonny's real quick, and I'm not sure if you're asking about it. Sonny's smoking with Sonny's. That's what it is.
Sonny's Smoking Showdown.
Sonny's Smoking Showdown.
Okay.
That would be Mr. Randolph Grigg back there in the background, the co-pilot, and one of the reasons why I'm able to do what I do here. That contest, it's not KCBS. It's FBA, Florida Barbecue Association. Yes, sir. And if you win a GC with I think 30 teams or more, you get the opportunity to sign up for it and get invited to it. Anyway, let me tell you, I went down there shaking in my shoes. There, Darren Worth, Iowa Smoke D's, all the good teams here from the East Coast. I wasn't exactly sure what we were going to do when we went down there, but I'm glad we held our own.
You did a real good job, fantastic job. Like I said, he came in and he received reserve grand champion overall at that competition. Real great showing for the Mid-Atlantic area. He's also a Virginia team representing the 804 area
That's
code.
Right. You know, can I just say something about that real quick?
Go ahead.
I need to get t-shirts made up, because every time I say I'm from Richmond, Virginia, the first thing that I hear them say is, "Oh, you must know Tuffy Stone." So I'm going to get a t-shirt that says that I'm from Virginia and I know Tuffy. It's embarrassing, but you know, I'll tell you what a great person to be associated with.
So let me ask you this: speaking of Tuffy, have you had a chance to be mentored by him, or?
You know, Tuffy and I are really good friends, and you know, we go duck hunting on occasion. He stopped by to see the Brunswick stew cooking once or twice, and I gotta say that when we get together and talk, one of the things that we don't do is we don't talk about barbecue a whole lot.
All right.
And not that there's, you know, I've taken this class, and I can tell you by cooking beside him, and you know, he does do a tell-all class. There's so much more to him than just barbecue. He's just a super nice guy, and I'm glad he's a mentor. Some of the things that you know, I'll take away from him is you know, it's the mental preparation, getting into the zone. It's if you've taken his class, you've gotten everything that you need to know. From that point on, it's just practice. He's got little sayings that I use all the time. Better to be looking at it than looking for it. If you think you need it, throw it in the trailer. Bring an extra rack of ribs, whatever you have. I also like the saying that he has that, you know, I don't necessarily believe in luck, but the harder I work, the luckier I get. You know, little things like that. Very modest guy, so maybe I don't pick up barbecue tips from him directly, but it's the things outside of barbecue that make you a little bit more of a well-rounded person, maybe a better competitor.
Okay. So you talked about being in a mental zone. What do you do to prep yourself to get into that zone when you get ready to go into a competition?
Well, first I start off with a shot of 80 proof. Getting into the zone for me actually starts off with a lot of rest. Every competition, my recipes don't change that much. My where I get the butts from and things like that, you know, change very little. But what does, I try to get ready a little bit earlier. I try to be a little bit better organized. I try to get more rest. And you know, when those things all come together, you end up, you know, starting out in a competition. When you start your timeline right out on time, I think the stress is a big factor. There's a lot of teams out here that are in the heat, that are running behind, and they're already concerned about what they're going to do tomorrow. Me, I feel like so far, you know, if I start out the first hour on time, maybe the rest of it will all fall into place.
All right, all right. So tell me about Wolf's Revenge year one. First year Wolf's Revenge is out on the competition circuit. What was it like?
I need that with a plastic bag. Well, I did my first competition back in 2007, and I was competing as a competition team named Big C Stew and Q. Back then, you know, I was just starting out. I was cooking on a Lang 60. I was having a lot of fun, but I was staying up all night cooking. I was doing one competition a year. It wasn't until about 2011 that I started taking it seriously, and more friends joined the team. It wasn't just Big C's anymore. And my godson came up with the idea, said, we need a new name. We need something cool. We need something with a wolf in it, like Wolf's Revenge. And that name stuck. So now we're Wolf's Revenge Barbecue. And in the story of Wolf's and the Three Little Pigs, this is where the brick house becomes a smokehouse and the wolf gets his revenge.
Okay. So for teams, so for that amateur team that's out there that's looking to get into competition barbecue, what piece of advice would you give him?
First, become a judge, KCBS judging. If you judged in the contest, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the first time I met you, you were judging with no top. No top. The first time I met you, I think you were judging, was down in Chesapeake many years ago. If you want to start off with not spending a lot of money, but getting a whole lot of education, sit down at the table with some of those master judges and watch the reaction on their face when they bite into a piece of chicken or they bite into a rib. You can learn more from the facial expression of a master judge than you can in a class. Once you've judged a few contests, take a barbecue class or two. I can tell you that I've probably got the record right now for taking the most classes out there. You know, I mean, I've gone out as far as cooking with Heath Riles and Dyersburg. I have, you know, Johnny Trigg, you name it. If I think that they could have added something to what I know about barbecue, I'm taking their class. By the time you spend $600 for a class, $400 for a plane ticket, $200 for a hotel, that's still cheaper than most barbecue competitions if you take off work on Friday. And the knowledge that you get from it and the people that you meet great people, you can socialize, you taste some fantastic food, get free samples. Those two things right there, I think, have made me a better competitor and a more friendly competitor too. I've got more friends out there because of the classes I've taken. You get a good night's sleep and you get to eat good barbecue. I mean, what's the downside of taking a good class?
Good piece of advice. So, what other key strategies would you suggest that an amateur team employ once they finally get out there and start competing?
Remember the what is it, KCBS mantra, always have fun. You know, take it seriously, but have a good time. You know, you're out here to make friends, you're out here to cheer for your friends. It doesn't matter who you're competing against. The equalizer is once our food goes into a judge's tent, it's double blind judging. You may end up on somebody's table, you may not. So it's okay to cheer for your friends because, you know, we're all in this together. It's very subjective, and you know, if you're not having a good time, why are you not?
It's all about having fun. Remember that, Johnny Young. It's all about having fun. All right, Charles, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I know you got a lot of things to do. Thank you for your time. Congrats and good luck to you tomorrow. And happy trails to you. Not happy trails to you. Good luck to you.
Before you close off, I got to say something about my sponsors.
Go ahead.
We got BarbecueSuperstore.com. Okay,
hey.
Got to thank them for supplying us with the rubs and for just being excellent supporters of us while we're out there on the barbecue trail. You see the trailer custom concessions. They've been a great provider for us too. Heath Riles, Victory Lane, and of course Royal Oak. If it weren't for those sponsors, it would certainly make it a lot more difficult for us being out there on the road. So thanks to the sponsors that help us make this happen.
All right, thanks, Rick. Thanks, Charles.